When Stanley Kubrick made his first feature, Fear and Desire, it failed to make a dent in the industry. Very few critics could have predicted what would become of the director, who would enjoy his first proper taste of success with Spartacus 8 years later. It scooped up several Academy Awards, although none for Kubrick, and grossed $60 million at the box office. That's almost $460 million in today's money. The subsequent decade was an incredibly successful one, with Kubrick earning high acclaim for his satirical anti-war comedy Dr. Strangelove, the darkly comic interpretation of Vladimir Nabokov's Lolita, and his epic pioneering sci-fi movie A Space Odyssey. The latter was revolutionary, with its realistic space scenes, incredible use of lighting, and captivating retro-futuristic set design. It remains one of the most significant science fiction movies ever made and one of the greatest films of all time, a powerful meditation on technology and humanity. Kubrick only released brilliant movies from then on, most of which we can consider masterpieces. From the expansive period drama Barry Lyndon to his horror classic The Shining, Kubrick covered all bases with his filmography, proving that he was truly capable of mastering any genre. Yet, there was only one movie that he considered perfect: A Clockwork Orange. Kubrick was impressed by his work on the film, telling the New York Times, "I think it's the most skillful movie I've made. I can see almost nothing wrong with it." Released in 1971, a few years after A Space Odyssey, the movie is an adaptation of Anthony Burgess' novel, which was published in 1962. It was made on a budget of $1.3 million, 10 times less than its predecessor. It was much more minimal compared to Space Odyssey, instead focusing on the exploits of a young man named Alex DeLarge, who loves committing crimes, especially violent ones. The film is unsettling due to the strange nature of Alex's crimes, and if you didn't know that he was a psychopathic criminal, you might be swayed by his odd charm. Kubrick himself considers this movie his ultimate masterpiece, yet not everyone was convinced. Quentin Tarantino once called Kubrick a hypocrite, claiming the director's anti-violence message was just a cover for his own obsession with violence. "You couldn't keep it in your pants the entire time you were editing it and scoring it," he said. And Tarantino wasn't the only one. Clockwork Orange faced heavy controversy upon its release in the UK. It was linked to violent crimes in the media, leading to an intense public backlash. This public outcry, combined with threats Kubrick and his family received, led him to request that Clockwork Orange be withdrawn from distribution in the UK in 1973. The self-imposed ban lasted until Kubrick's death in 1999, effectively making the film inaccessible in British cinemas and home video for over 25 years.